Hello, welcome. In this video, we will talk about the Arthurian legend mythical island Avalon. Avalon is a mythical island that has been the subject of countless legends, stories, and mysteries throughout history. According to Arthurian legend, it was the final resting place of King Arthur, where he was taken after he was mortally wounded in battle. But Avalon has a rich history that goes far beyond Arthurian legend, and it continues to captivate people's imaginations to this day. Origins of Avalon. The origins of Avalon are shrouded in mystery, and it is not clear where the legend of the island came from. Some scholars believe that the name Avalon is derived from the Welsh word afal, which means apple. This is because the island is said to be the home of the legendary apple trees that produce the fruit of eternal youth. Others believe that the legend of Avalon may have been inspired by real-life locations. Some scholars have suggested that Avalon was based on the Isle of Glastonbury, an island in Somerset, England, that was surrounded by marshes and was only accessible by boat. Glastonbury was also known for its healing springs, and many pilgrims came to the island, seeking spiritual and physical healing. The legend of King Arthur and Avalon. The legend of King Arthur and Avalon is one of the most famous stories associated with the island. According to the legend, after King Arthur was mortally wounded in battle, he was taken to Avalon to be healed. It is said that the island was ruled by the sorceress Morgan Le Fay, who was Arthur's half-sister. In some versions of the story, it is said that Morgan Le Fay was responsible for Arthur's death, and that she took him to Avalon to save him. In other versions, it is said that Arthur went to Avalon willingly, knowing that he could be healed there. The legend of King Arthur and Avalon has been told and retold in countless works of literature, from the medieval Welsh tales of the Mabinogion to the modern novels of Marion Zimmer Bradley. In many of these stories, Avalon is depicted as a place of great beauty and mystery, where the powers of magic and healing are strong. Legends and stories of Avalon. The legends and stories of Avalon are numerous and varied. Here are a few examples. The Lady of the Lake. In some versions of the Arthurian legend, the Lady of the Lake is a powerful sorceress who lives on the island of Avalon. It is said that she gave King Arthur his famous sword, Excalibur. The healing powers of Avalon. Avalon is said to be a place of healing and rejuvenation. According to legend, the island is home to a sacred well that has the power to heal any illness or injury. In some stories, King Arthur is taken to Avalon to be healed of his wounds. The Fisher King. In some versions of the Arthurian legend, the Fisher King is a wounded king who is unable to move or speak. It is said that he is the guardian of the Holy Grail, which is hidden on the island of Avalon. The quest for Avalon. In some stories, the quest for Avalon is a central theme. Knights and heroes set out on a perilous journey to find the island and discover its secrets. Many never return, but those who do are said to be forever changed by their experiences. The return of King Arthur. According to some legends, King Arthur is not dead, but sleeping on the island of Avalon. It is said that he will one day return to lead his people in a time of need. The apple trees of Avalon. One of the most famous features of Avalon is the apple trees that are said to grow there. According to legend, these trees produce the fruit of eternal youth, which can heal any wound or illness. The apple trees of Avalon have been the subject of many stories and legends over the centuries. In some versions of the King Arthur legend, it is said that the wounded king was carried to Avalon on a boat that was filled with the fruit of these trees. In other stories, the apples of Avalon are said to be guarded by magical creatures, such as fairies or dragons. It is said that only those who are pure of heart and true of spirit can gain access to the apples and their healing powers. Mysteries of Avalon. Despite the many legends and stories associated with Avalon, there are still many mysteries surrounding the island. Here are a few of the most intriguing. The location of Avalon. The exact location of Avalon is unknown, and there are many theories about where it might have been. Some believe that it was a real place, while others believe that it was a metaphor for a mystical realm. The three queens of Avalon are said to have been skilled in the art of healing, and they were responsible for healing King Arthur after he was wounded in battle. However, their identities remain a mystery. The healing powers of Avalon is said to be a place of healing and rejuvenation, with a sacred well that has the power to heal any illness or injury. However, the exact nature of this well and its healing powers remain a mystery. The nature of Avalon, another mystery surrounding Avalon, is its nature. Is it a physical place that can be reached, or is it a spiritual realm that exists only in the imagination? Some believe that Avalon is a place that can only be reached through a mystical journey, while others believe it to be a physical location that can be visited. The return of King Arthur, according to some legends. King Arthur is not dead but sleeping on the island of Avalon. It is said that he will one day return to lead his people in a time of need. The exact nature of this prophecy is unclear, and some believe that it may be a metaphorical representation of the island's spiritual power to inspire hope and renewal. Interpretations of Avalon. The interpretation of Avalon has varied throughout history. In medieval times, Avalon was seen as a place of magic and mystery. It was associated with the mystical and the supernatural, and was often portrayed as a place of enchantment and wonder. In more recent times, Avalon has been interpreted as a symbol of spiritual awakening and transformation. It is seen as a place where one can go to find inner peace and healing. Avalon is a place of mystery and wonder, a land of myth and legend that continues to capture the imagination of people around the world. Whether seen as a place of magic and enchantment, or as a symbol of inner transformation and healing, Avalon remains an enduring symbol of hope and renewal. Its mysteries and legends will continue to fascinate and inspire for generations to come. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like, share, and comment. See you in the next one.